Hi guys, it's Clint, the quiet quilter, and my lovely wife, Chelle.
Hi guys.
She is fixing to go to sleep.
Isn't it the not so quiet quilter?
What did I say?
The quiet quilter.
Oh, the not so quiet quilter.
Everyone
We all know I'm not that quiet. So,
sorry, I gotta fix
oh yeah, I still gotta do it. I was trying to get all my stuff in order, and she's gonna fall asleep, so I wanted for her to say hi to you guys.
Sorry guys, I took a month relaxer and it's hard to stay awake.
Yeah, she's hurting pretty bad, so I'm gonna work on a cover. Let me pause it real quick so I can get the rest of my ducks in a row, because I'm gonna work with my maple leaf blocks that I did in a previous video.
That was a long time.
Yeah, it was a while ago. So I'm going to work on a cover for this. So let me finish getting my crap together, and I will be right back. Okay guys, I got my fabric. I still got to iron it. Haven't even really figured out exactly how we're going to do it. The first one of these I actually did the maple leaf, and it seems like it was bigger. I can't remember, but it was actually on the spine, and then it went. But I didn't want to do that since I had 2 blocks, and I thought, well, so. Oh, so it's 6, then this 2-inch spine, and then no.
Yeah, it's 6 inches on the front,
Each side.
The back, and then the spine.
Okay, 6 inches on the. Yeah.
Yeah,
I appreciate that. So let me iron this. I'm not gonna need. I really don't even know exactly how I am going to put this together. Like I said, I was gonna make it earlier today, but I was really zonked out. And it's fixing to really get bad here. We're supposed to have a pretty good storm. Supposed to. Whether or not it actually materializes is 2 different things here. But we'll see. So, and I get to work with this sticky crap today. I just don't know if I want to do a flip and fold, or I'm thinking I'm going to do a sew and flip is what I'm thinking. Because with yeah, I want to make sure that the blocks are going to be. So, for the most part, I think right now the most important for me is the center. And where did I get my blocks? So thinking about this, I'm thinking. I need to cut this down. This is longer. I always cut them the full size of the bolt, and then I change it. So I could do it this way and this way. I kind of want them going different directions. I do like this. So what I'm thinking about doing is I will come in and measure these, and then I'm supposed to have a 6-inch covering back, and then whatever the spine's going to be. So let me cut my fabric, because I've already ironed it. I'm only going to cut right now for the center, so I'm going to cut a little extra. Oh, and if Chelle snores, you know, she told me to tell her if she snores so she could cut it out of the video. I said, heck no, that'd ruin the surprise. Oh, also Chelle had a Happy Mail. She did want me to share that from Missy. And she sent her all this, I don't show her address, so all these dyed papers, 2 envelopes full.
Thank you, Missy.
Yes, thank you, Missy. That was a very sweet surprise for her. She really did appreciate it. All different colors. So, and then she sent 2 of these. So, I think this one's just the white, and I haven't got to look at them, but beautiful. I love that one right there. So, and oh, that one's really pretty. Really like that one too. You did a really beautiful job, Missy, on your coffee dyeing. Okay, so this should be enough for right now. I gotta iron my cover first, and then I'll cut the cover down. That way I can work with a flat cover. Makes life a tad bit easier. So, do what, babe?
Do the inside, remember you need ties.
Oh, yeah. I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to do the inside. I have fall fabric, and if you guys don't know, this was fabric that Chelle and I made. It was the color burst and stuff, so I don't really know if I have that fabric, so wasn't 100% sure on what I was going to do with the inside because of the. So that was wasn't 100% sure. I had this bag, and I was thinking of something. Let's see here. So I got my sticky crap iron and my antique iron out today. I am going to fix the cord. I'm still trying to find some really nice cord. I found some on eBay. But I also need to get a plug for it. I did see how it comes apart, so it's not very complicated. I could do it myself, but it's got to be one of those ones that I do. Maybe this weekend. We're not working Monday. It's supposed to snow starting tomorrow, I believe. So, what did I do with my? I just had my stupid map. What did I do with my dumb rotary? Oh. Stand up in front of me some days, guys. No, that won't work. I forgot. I don't have a long enough. That rotary mat's not long enough. So, let me. Got my cutter and my ruler and my glasses, of course, which I did get to the eye doctor where I bought them, and I have a 2-year warranty on the lenses, and it run out in November, and I got them last week. So she ordered them. Not doing very good, huh? I know. That's why I'm called the not so bright filter. Haven't you figured that one out, babe, doll?
Oh, yeah. Figured that out 20 years ago.
What do you? Oh yeah, you're one of those, yeah.
They were in there, and I thought.
I was wondering, were those on the counter?
They're right there, I don't know.
Oh, huh. I just thought I had some on the
So I
counter.
can go to sleep because you're making so much racket.
Oh, bite me, woman. So I'm gonna go 14 inches. So yeah, so she did order them. Hopefully, she's supposed to call me when they come in, and then she'll put the new lenses in it. So apparently, she didn't charge me enough on the reflective, non-reflecting lens coating. Apparently, she didn't charge me enough, so she said I got a good deal. So I don't know. But I'm not complaining about it. Okay, let me grab my my mat. So this is my heat erase marker. So let's figure this out before I do the. I think it's gonna be a better deal if I do it that way. My cover is 9.5 inches tall and 14 inches long. So I'm supposed to have a 6-inch spine here. Here. Well, that's a big spine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I was thinking I counted wrong. That's better. I love that erase, the iron erase, heat erase. That's so cool. Sure does make life easier for me, as bad as I am with measuring at times. So, I was supposed to tell you a story, but now I forgot what I was supposed to tell you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We did get the babies fixed. They're doing good. Artie's been sleeping a lot today. And so, yeah, he's...
That's what you're gonna tell on the garden.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well, you know, we dropped them off, and you don't go in at the vet. They have it with the COVID, so they actually come out and get the cats and everything. So when we went to pick up, you call when you get there, and then they finish your paperwork, and then they, you know, come out and finish your paperwork. So we got Artie, and the vet assistant said she absolutely fell in love with Artie, and Artie was her favorite. So he grabbed the vet tech's heart. She said she carried him all over through the day because she just fell in love with him. So I was teasing him about him having a new girlfriend. So he's a pretty awesome little guy, I tell you. I sure love that little bubba. I was hoping he wasn't going to be mad at us, and he wasn't when we brought him home. They were a little bit nervous when they come out of the carrier, but they did really good, and Gracie's just been bouncing off the wall, but little Art's been kind of sleeping all day, but I picked him up a few times. And yeah, it was funny. Gracie is not a tummy-bearing cat. So, you know, not like just roll over and rub my belly, and when we got her back, she kept rolling over and showing Chelle her little boo-boo. And it was funny, but she was like showing her her little scar thing she had, you know, her incisions. So it was pretty darn adorable. So these are, I really need to figure out how I want to cut these. I really want to measure, because that's definitely not 1/4 of an inch. I could probably... Oh, about what? Oh, yeah, poor Art, when we got there, oh, he cried all the way down there. Gracie was pretty quiet, but Artie was really crying. And we got there, and we're waiting for, because we got there early, so we're waiting for them to get there and come out and everything. So we had him on the hood of the car, the carrier on the car, and I would talk to him, and he wouldn't look at me. And he kind of would look at the other side of the... So I went to the other side of the carrier and talked to him. He turned around and went to the other side of the carrier. He was a little bit unhappy with me. He was not a happy camper. It was so cute, though, but, it was funny, too, that he did that, big little turd butt, I tell you. Really want these to be... I need my ruler, so... Definitely. Well, this one pretty much, if you look at it, is right. This one's right. So, I really would like it this way. So this one needs to come down. Let me see what the width of this one is. This one is 5 3/8. No, but this one is 5 1/2. So it's an 1/8 inch shorter or longer. So I am going to go ahead. Why I got these, I'm not going to move. I'm not going to move the position. So let me put there and here. So I need to take off to match this one 1/8 of an inch. So let me do that real quick. Do it this way. So yeah, but yeah, Artie was not a happy camper. He was really ticked off at me. I just broke my heart, you know. But he's a sweetie. But yeah, she fell in love with him. She said he was her favorite. But I thought it was hilarious saying that she was carrying him all over the office. I was thinking, oh, how cute is that? You know, really is. I'm measuring from this one. Because this one was that one. Okay. I don't know. You know what? I'm thinking with this one, I'm just going to come in and take this and straighten it out. I think that's what I'm going to do. But yeah, so it was just cute. You know, to me it was just adorable that, yeah, she just fell in love with Artie. And he's a sweetheart. I just love that Bubba. But he was so loving after we got home. Once he got settled, you know, he was really loving. So this one is, okay, so I'm going to have to come in. Because that's this one like this. Let's see here. This is what I'm going with. So I'm going to go ahead and come in and I'm going to take this one down here. That pretty much was our day, you know. Come home and of course worried about the babies, you know. It's you know, there are babies, there are kids, you know, so it's really hard to you do worry about them, you know. We have one baby that got sick, so sick when he got neutered. It was so sad. He was just so sick, but he made it. That's a little Bubby Boost, so I know you guys have seen him. So really would like the squares to be. See, I could take an 1/8 inch off this one, which I really would rather do it this way, I think. Yeah, I don't remember when what video when it was when I did this. It's been a while, like Chelle said, it's been quite a while since I've done this video, so I don't know. If everything else, the days get to going. Uh-oh. Oh, shoot. I thought it was my little boy. Good boy, Sammy. He got him a ball. I can't play, Bubba. I'm sorry. I'm busy right now, Sam. Okay. Okay, so let me see. I bet this one is. That one is. I come in. Can I take that? Trying to think what else. Not much else went on. I did this morning. That was one reason why I didn't do the video this morning. I went out, loosened all the belts on the 4Runner, got it started and running. It had a wing nut on the positive side, so I'm beginning to think. I don't know. I found it, so I don't know if that was causing it not to start. It was somewhat loose, but I hit it when I was loosening the bolt, so I might have actually, so I don't know, but I got it running. I got to move them. They're both under the Matrix and the 4Runner under the tree, so I need to move them, because we are supposed to get some hard winds, they're saying, upwards to, their map showed 40-mile-an-hour gusts, so it's supposed to get really, really bad. Like I said, they say that a lot. You just never can tell truthfully about it. So we'll see what they say or what happens, you know. I've already got winter storm warnings out, winter advisories, so it'd be nice to have some snow. They're showing Cortez about like 3 inches or something, which I don't know. Okay, let me double check. You know how I am, and I'm just such a perfectionist. I don't just want them to look right. So that one is actually right there. Okay, so as far as square, it's actually right. You know, it has that gap right there. Once I do the flip and fold, you won't notice that. So let's see here. Okay, let me take that. I'm not too worried about the rest of it. So That's the only bad thing is, real and truthfully, let's see. I wonder if I could just... So I'm thinking I may end up doing this like that. So make sure they're straight, because I really want, by the time I do a 1/4 inch, well, I don't really even have to do a 1/4 of an inch on this side. Truthfully, I probably could mark it out 1/8 of an inch. It doesn't really make too much difference. So, kind of sort of know what we need. Let me through my little piece of fabric here. Dun, dun, dun. So yeah, I'm trying to figure out what to do with this edge, the inside of it. I'm just not 100% sure. I do have a bag of fabric, or fall fabric. So I'll look through it real quick. Let me finish this. I thought about bordering this in a different fabric, but I really don't think that would work on this case. So I need, let me see. So it's about right. So that's probably what, 2 inches. So it should be a 2-inch spine, the way I measured it. So yeah, if I do a, let me think here, if I did 2.5 wide piece of fabric, that would give me 2 2-inch spine. But I think I'm going to go ahead and do a, thinking about a 1/4, so 1/8, so so I'm going to cut the width at 2 1/4 instead of 2.5, and then I'll do an 1/8-inch seam. That's what I'm going to do. So I need that, and I don't need all this. I'm going to do about a 6-inch piece real quick. Actually, so I hope everyone's having a good day. Sorry we didn't have a video up Friday, but with me working on the car and her being sleeping all the time, we just figured we wouldn't worry about it. So appreciate you guys. Hope you know we really love you guys. So thankful for you, our YouTube family. I'm going to cut it at 6 inches long. It should only be 5 3/8 really. So, but this will give me a little extra to play with. So, and this is going to be, this is the color I'm using on my Colorado quilt too. So, I'm planning on starting to work on, I've been cutting squares, you guys know that, I've showed you. And I've been going to do just a rag. I'm thinking about just doing a sew and chat bowl session, you know, gluing some of my squares together for the rag. There's Miss Gracie Lynn. She's so cute. She is such a blessing. I was thinking about that today, how much all of them are, how they're just such true blessings to have them. Hi, hon. Do you want to show them your belly? You can't get up there, sweetie. Do you want to show them your belly? There's the baby. Isn't she adorable, guys? She is the absolute precious little thing. Well, Wilbur's been sleeping. Oh, so they were playing this morning. When they got home last night, it was just like, yeah. So you can't get it there, honey. That's where my iron is. So, but yeah, they are just an absolute blessing. I've been loving on Wilbur's belly. He's been laying in Grandpa's chair for a while. He said I took a nap, and so, okay, there's my stripe. That was Gracie talking. So let me move this here, and so I need to sew one of these at an eighth. So let me glue it. And I got my sewing machine. I'll end up moving it real quick. Like I said, I'm not too... We're close to an eighth, whatever. Okay, glue. And, you know, just so for the art glitter people, this glue, my glue bottle, you can actually find these on eBay or whatever. They are awesome for the art glitter glue. Chelle's really been surprised. She actually ordered a couple more. So, but this is my Roxanne glue based it. And so, you know, most of you know I don't use pins anymore. I use this as my pins to keep. Since I sew with a seam guide, it's the easiest way to go for me. So I don't want to use that her art glitter glue on this because it does make. You hit it with your needle and it, you know it really does. Okay. She's starting to snore. I love it when she snores. It makes me laugh, especially when she wakes herself up. Like, I've never seen anyone. My Uncle Ike, he's got, what is that? Where he falls asleep all the time. He's had that, and I remember when we Dad and I lived in Kansas, he'd always fall asleep. Narcolepsy, I think is what it is. And Chelle doesn't have that, but boy, I tell you, that woman can fall asleep on a dime. I'm unlucky enough I can't do that. I wish I could fall asleep that fast. Some days, yeah, it's a lot harder. But yeah, she will be driving, and all of a sudden you hear this loud snore, and all of a sudden she wakes up and starts giggling because she woke herself up. To me, I think it's so funny. Oh, I'm getting my sticky crap out real quick before I sew that. So I'm going to go ahead and put it on my cover instead of the fabric. Nah, you know what? I'm going to do it on the... No. Sorry, guys. Indecision time, you know. No, I'm not going to cut on my antique table. Okay. Put that there. Move that. And then come in a little bit and try to line it up so it's straight. It drives me nuts when it's so straight. I need two of them, one for the front and one for the back, so, or the inside. So, hope everyone had a good week. I have been learning, you know, I told you about what pretty much Doc and Chelle ganged up on me. So, we have another locator, and one of my friends has used him and has known him for a very long time, watched him grow up. He said he's a very good guy. So I called him up yesterday and told him what was going on with me and asked him if he would mind if I would refer extensive locates to him, and he could do those, and he of course said he would appreciate that. So I am starting to say no. I did have another one call me, and I've done locates for him before, and I'm not that, but I did tell him that I gave him the other kid's number, and he said, well, you're the best, I want you to do it. And I told him, well, I said I can't do it until Tuesday, and I haven't heard back, so I don't know if he's even gonna wants me to do it or not, so we'll see. But I am learning to say no. But yeah, pretty much Chelle and Doc ganged up on me about my workload and what to do. So we're gonna do the disability this weekend. one of her friends, she tried for it, but she wasn't able to get on it because I think it's just because she hadn't worked. Oh, that sucks. That just tied into a knot. Okay, let me. That bummer. What are you gonna do about that? Okay. So I got my white thread out. I did order some extra thread, different colors off Amazon. I didn't get super bright colors. I'm not, you guys know I'm not really, you know, there were super bright colors for a quilt or a cover for the most part. So I got me some thread. So kind of excited about that. Autumn colors, but they also work for this winter. This is we're only making, I guess, 2 covers, or 2 autumn covers. This is the second one, so that's what Chelle was saying. I tell you guys, I've been truly blessed. I was just thinking how the pain's been so bad lately, and you know what, Chelle and I said, you know, at least we're going through this together. We have each other, and you know, I'm so thankful that we are, because we take care of each other. We really truly do. And I made chicken noodle soup. Was it yesterday or the day? Yesterday. I made chicken noodle soup yesterday. And I always try to make chicken noodle soup when Chelle's not really feeling very good. But I was the one that wasn't feeling very good this time, so I made chicken noodle soup. So that's what we're going to have for dinner. I didn't make the noodles. By the time we got back from the babies, it was just after 4 o'clock. So I just didn't have it in me to make noodles. And try to make them this weekend and have, freeze them. I like making the noodles. I'm going to egg noodles. I bought extra eggs just for that purpose. So I need a color. Uh-oh. My little boy's up. He just woke up. Hi, baby bear. You okay, Ben? So I got my seam guide all the way up to my foot. So it's touching my foot. I think that's what I usually use when I call it an 1/8 inch. Is where I usually put it. Oops. Gotta be careful. Oh, and I did get the stuff, guys, to finish my white rotary sewing machine. I got the bolt and a tap to do the handle. So I'm really excited about that. So that will probably be on, let me measure. Looks like it. That looks more to me, a little bit more like a 1/16 of an inch rather than an 1/8 of an inch. No, you can't. I got my iron there, and I don't need you right there. Now quit. So let me see. Yeah, no, it's about an 1/8, so it's perfect. Okay. So where did my fabric go? Right in front of me. I'm blind as a bat. Some days. I need to change my stitching. I sew with tight stitches whenever I do any sew quilting, but if I do any paper, you know, if I do a tag or something, I always sew with a long stitch, because the tighter the stitch, it makes it perforated pretty much, and it will rip right where you sewed it on the seam will rip. So I always try to sew with a longer stitch whenever I'm doing the paper. So, which you guys know I'm not much in on the paper side of it. It's more shells, but I sure do enjoy the working with the... So let me... sorry. Wish I had my little tiny mat. I don't know where I put it. But yeah, I've been sewing or cutting quite a few squares. Still got a little bit more to go, but probably I'll probably do another video after this one. We'll see, of me just gluing and just, you know, chatting or whatever. So I think that's what I might do. It depends. Whoa. Whew. Oh man, I forgot about that. Dang it. This color, the homemade fabric we made, is a water-based fabric, or water-based. That was color burst, and I just wet it, so it is going to bleed, which I didn't even think about. I did in the last one because I used a little bit in that one too. But you can see it's kind of bled off a little bit on the gray, but to me that doesn't matter. That makes it better. Let me put this here, though. I really, really don't want to get that on my mat. Okay, guys, let's see. So we're going to put it right here. I think is the way we're going to do it. Kind of bent the it'll come off my iron. I don't usually too worried about the iron, but really don't want it on the mat, especially since that's my ironing mat all the time. I don't want it on other fabrics. So, this one's going to be, I think, right, should be about right. So, get my glue. Oh, it was so neat. When I was working by myself, Tuesday there was I don't know if you know what a gray jay is. Oh, that's this pencil mark. They're called camp robbers is what their nickname is. But I was doing a locate up towards Purgatory, and I was next to the house, and as I was walking, I looked over and there was a gray jay in the tree where I was about 10 foot away from me. Eating a berry. So I was really excited. I did take, because Chelle wasn't with me, because she'd been feeling so bad, I did take a couple pictures with my phone to show her. So that was really exciting. I was just, yeah, over the moon or whatever. I really was, because I was wanting to show Chelle. So that really was neat to see. I am really excited about my white sewing machine. I am going to I'm going to carve the handle out of aspen, and so I'm really excited about that. That's going to be a weekend project, because I'll do that just sitting in that, on my chair. I'll carve it like I always carve the ink blender stuff. So there's still ink blenders in the store, and I was going to make blanks this week, but with that storm coming in tomorrow, we just decided the best thing was to just sand all the ones I already have carved. So that's what my plan is to do, is to sand the ones we have. I don't want to... Okay. Now I'm not going to wet this one. I'm hoping that... I don't really have my iron up too high either, but I am going to use, like I said, the newer iron for the sticky crap. Now that I've got my iron clean, and I really don't want it on my iron, so let's do that next. I'll clean these. Okay. I'm just debating on whether or not to put this on it. I love this pattern. This is actually my favorite maple leaf pattern. There's others that aren't as don't have as many points. And so, I guess I will do that. I'm gonna go ahead and put it on this anyway, I guess. Sometimes I put it on the fabric. Other times I don't. So it's kind of, you have to debate on what you want to do. Plug in that iron. I haven't plugged in her iron yet, but I'm not too worried about it. My iron right now, just because I can do it with my iron as long as I don't. It's gonna be down. Oh, I need to cut it to length too. Coming in about 1/8 of an inch on right there. So, that way I don't have a lot of overhang. And that right there. Doesn't have to be perfect, guys. So, now right here where I ripped it, there's still some of that sticky crap right there, so I am going to cover that up so I don't run my iron over it. I have gotten my iron slick now. I've been sanding on it with like, I don't know, 3,000 or 1,000 grit sandpaper. And that been helping clean it more if I accidentally get it on there, because you just use a razor blade and it comes off, but still would rather not. That little Gracie's such a doll. Boy, she's a talker, I tell you. I think this one's going to be really nice. I'm really excited about having that double maple leaf on there instead of just because the other one was a travel journal, if I remember right. So, somehow I got it on my iron already. I wonder where that came from. Oh well, now I'll figure it out. Yeah, her back is really bad, and it's been that way for, I don't know, 3 days or whatever, so poor thing just hasn't been feeling very good. So, but yeah, we're going to work on the disability this weekend, hopefully start getting it going and figuring out what we're going to do, because, yeah, I gotta do something. I can't keep going the way I'm going. My body's just not going to allow it. And I don't really want to get yelled at from Chelle and my doctor about it anymore. I love our doctor. She is the sweetest thing. I've known her I've been to her for a long time, but her partner, my doctor that passed away, yeah, he was the one I saw more, so. But yeah, she sees us. Yeah, she's just the neatest lady. I just love her to death. She's a very special doctor, and she's got a very caring. She's a very caring person, and she'll talk to you and just talk, and I think it's pretty amazing that you don't see that very often in doctors. So I did unplug my antique iron. I got to get it cool since I did that. I don't want to. It did get sticky stuff on how it did it. I don't know, but I do need to But and I really don't need it now, because now is time for this iron anyway, because it's got to be with all the pressing and everything. So I have about 20 more minutes, I guess. So I get to talk. Well, get to do the project. Still got to figure out the inside fabric. And thinking of the leaves, I really think that I'm looking at, okay, so let me let that cool off a second, and then we'll put the, oh, it's going to look so nice. I'm really excited about it. Need to remark my thing with my marker, make sure I get it all centered, plus I need to find the center here. So here's a bag of fabric, and I think I might have just seen it, but I don't know. I don't know if this bag has got a lot in it or if it's all small. And I would say it's small. Man, that's a bummer. Huh. Then, oh. You know, guys, I know it seems strange, but I am thinking, why don't I do a patchwork inside of the colors? It'd be perfect. And then what I'll do is the gray, I will out border the, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to use this one for sure on the inside. I'll cut it to whatever size I need. There's not enough to make a whole one. There's this one. That one's going to be really pretty. Wish I had. Oh, I have. Oh, here we go, guys. Yeah. Let's see what we got here. Here's a whole bunch right there. So this is it. Not these two dark ones. Okay, so we're not going to use this piece. But look at this, guys. There's enough of. There's some of this. There's 3 of those. Oh, I'm so excited, guys. I can't wait. And then I've got this. And then plain. I like that color too. So, oh, I'm so excited. I've never done that. And I think that's going to really showcase the design. And oh, I'm so excited. She'd be laughing at me if she was awake. Let me take my sticky crap cover off. Probably won't take it off all the way. Oh, man. Come on. Okay. There we go. Okay. Come on. Actually, yeah, I am. Okay. Oh, man. So I'm going to do this video as a 2-parter. Still not, I'm okay on time right now, but I really would like to do the whole thing for you guys. That way you get to see the whole thing. Some of that didn't stick very well, but that's okay. You know, it's no big deal. Like Chelle said, it's a junk journal, but it isn't any big deal because I'll just do the. Okay, so she said 6-inch front or 6-inch front and back. Oops. Okay, there's my marks there. I also gotta find. Oh, I'm so excited. That one's going to be fun. I don't remember if I've ever done, I did a patchwork, but I can't remember if I actually did the whole thing or if it was something. No, I did it. It was small. It was for, oh, who was it for? I can't remember. So I'm at 9.5. So that would be 4 3/4 will be my center. So, that. Yeah, this is where you don't want to use your good iron right here, because it is just something that there's such a good chance you could get that crap on it. So, I'm going to move this for now, because it's starting to get in my way. Okay, let me draw my lines real quick. Oh, this is going to be such a neat cover. I'm really excited about it. Yeah, she wants to do two, this one and the one I did previously. And then I think she wants to move on to the winter. So, but I might end up making, I may make a couple fall covers just to sell. So, I'll let you know if I do. Because you know how I am. I love to sew. This is my absolute favorite thing in the world to do is sew. I just absolutely love it. That, and I love the ink blenders, you know. I hate when, like with the stained glass, when it became a job, I hated it, and I haven't done it since. But this one, okay, so I'm going to roughly say that. So let me cut those tabs off it. If I don't, they're going to throw me off. So, but yeah, this is truly, I just absolutely love this and the ink blenders. And I was thinking, you know, you don't want it to turn into a job. But I got to thinking about the ink blenders. What's different is, you know, with me doing that, that's the way I'm able to serve you guys, you know, and that's what's on my mind. I'm not gonna allow it to be a chore, because I'm helping people craft more and stuff, and to me that is an absolute 100% true blessing for me to do that. So I'm really, yeah, to me that's exactly the way I want to think of it, not to think, get to thinking of it any other way, because truthfully, this is what I really want to do. My seams are off. I must have miscounted. So I'm going to go ahead and try to center it about right here. I almost was just thinking it might be kind of neat at the bottom too. About right there is actually the center. So let me see here. We got around 2. Should be about 2. Close to it. 2. This should be pretty close to being 2. Right on the money. So it's a little bit. Oh, I see it right there actually. There. Okay. Seams are about right. Okay. I think that's it, guys. Yeah, it's about 2 in it. Order. Yep, about 2. So this one needs to come down a little. There, maybe. Right there. Okay. I'm going to call it good. It doesn't have to be perfect. I can hear Chelle now saying that. Okay. So now for the edging, we're just going to have to do a... Almost woke her up there. You gotta be careful with this baker's paper. I have noticed sometimes if you're not careful, it will rip off the sticky crap put on the baker's paper. And I forget that a lot of times. I just get to going and not really thinking about it. So, I do have to quit eating candy and stuff. My triglycerides were a little high, so they used to be super high, but they have gone down quite a bit. But still, she said, "Man, dang, that's hot." So, oh, right there, it's starting to want to pull off. Let's see if I iron it, if that will help. Heat it back up. Maybe it won't pull off so much. Okay, we're good. Now, man, that flat burn, that one hurt. Doesn't look like it's going to stay there, but we'll see. I don't really want to accidentally use that on my good iron and get more sticky crap on it. So, let's see here. Okay, guys, my ruler is right here. I need about, I'm going to do a really 1/8 inch seam just because my tips of my maple leaf aren't, I don't really have a lot of extra room on it, so let me do it to, actually, if I need to fold it over anyway. So I'm going to cut up 3-inch fabric. So let me find my fabric. Make sure I have enough. So I would say, I don't think that's not going wide enough, I don't think. No. Okay, so let me iron this. I'm really excited, guys, about that. I know it seems silly, but I don't know. When I saw those fabrics, that's the best way to use it, I think, is to make a patchwork inside using. Probably won't do this color, this fabric, just because you're going to see it on the very edge when I turn it over. So you're going to see the very edge of it. So I'm thinking that's probably going to be enough to bring that part of it in. Make sure, oh good, and I do have enough. So I'm going to cut 2 at 3 inches. I don't really want to cut my fabric just because if I do that, I don't want to waste it, especially since I'm going to be using this on my Colorado quilt. So I definitely don't want to accidentally waste any of it. So let me put it here. So let me finish cutting this, guys, and then I'll probably go ahead. This should be straight because I actually have cut this fabric before. Probably go ahead and let you go and start the next video. It doesn't have to be super straight. The reason why is because it's going to be turned over anyway. So 1, 2, 3. So I need 2 strips at 3 inches. That will give me enough to wrap around the outside of it. Now it's funny for me to get excited about something like that patchwork, but it's so different, you know. And because I always usually do a full-size, I always do a full-size fabric on the inside. So, you know, it's different. It's going to be totally different. So we always try to make our covers. When you receive one of our covers or our journals, they are one of a kind. I do not make more than one cover. We don't do multiple ones. So let me see. I need 9.5 inches. So if I was to do, let me check, make sure I have enough. I really don't want to. So this is 16, so that would be 8 inches. Right? Yep. That's a bummer. Oh wait, oh yeah, no I do, actually I need more than that. So I'm going to cut this one. This is for the edges, so that's a bummer, but that's alright, I'll figure it. I'll find another use for it. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut those at 2.5. I think that should be giving me just about what I need to do it. So, kind of need my longer ruler. It's almost 2. Okay. I'm just doing it rough. It's not, well, it needs to be a little bit straighter than that. I mean, So far we do have something to do Tuesday over in Durango, Bayfield actually, but with the weather, if I don't have anything else, I'm going to ask them if they wouldn't mind maybe doing it Wednesday. That way I don't have to. I'm not a big fan of driving in the snow anymore. I have driven in so many blizzards and everything else growing up in Colorado, and it just, you know, driving back and forth to Telluride in a blizzard, it's not the funnest thing. And our road, we're blessed. Our roads don't stay icy like constant. I mean, they do. They clear pretty good. So, but it's still, I'm getting so tired of driving on the icy roads. It's one thing I'm looking forward to is actually not as much driving. I used to love it. I always had a traveler's bone, but I don't have that anymore. So I'm kind of getting over driving all the time. So we're gonna. Okay, guys, I got my fabric cut. I am going to stop the video now. Then I'll redo it and start again. So thank you for watching our videos. Please give the video a thumbs up. Please hit the subscribe button. And I want to thank you for visiting the Rat's Nest, is what Chelle likes to call it. I think that's pretty awesome, actually. And we will talk to you in the next video, and should have this one completely, well, maybe not completely done, because I still got a piece to do the rag quilt inside. But I will be back on the next video, and we'll start from here and then get done what I can. I'll try to bust my butt, not talk so much. So thank you for visiting again, and tutzines, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.